Hi y'all, welcome to another cleaning video. So today we are doing some cleaning and also some redecorating and rearranging, but mostly with stuff that I already had. I just wanted to do a bit of a refresh in here. I love switching around my furniture and my decor and making old things seem new. So if you are ready for some cleaning and decorating motivation, here we go. So, first, I'm starting in the playroom. I am so in love with these chairs, but they just have to go. And unfortunately, I have nowhere to store them. So, I think I'm actually going to have to sell them or something. I am so sad. I love these chairs and I think they look so gorgeous next to this fireplace. But unfortunately, my kids just never stay off of them and they always get hurt, especially my 18-month-old. So they just have to go for now. If I could store them, I would. Right now, they're just sitting in my garage, but they are really in the way. So I think I am going to have to actually get rid of them. I'm hoping I don't have to, but unfortunately, I think it's going to end up being like that. But I just moved the chairs. I vacuumed really well. And then I put my kids' double-sided easel, whiteboard easel over here. And I'm thinking about getting a bookshelf for the other side of the TV stand so that I can finally get my husband's books out of storage. They're literally still in the moving boxes from when we moved here 2 years ago because we have nowhere to put them. So I'm thinking about putting up a bookshelf and, of course, securing it to the wall really well. And then putting all of our books and movies and cute decor on the bookshelf. And I'm still not completely sold on having the easel over there either. It's still really bulky and big. So I'm not even sure where I'm going to keep everything. So, as you know, I mean, if you've watched a lot of my videos, I rearrange all the time. I just recently rearranged the playroom and I'm already doing it again. I just love flip-flopping my stuff and finding the perfect area for everything. So, on the other side of the playroom here, you can see I moved my kitchen back to where it originally was when we first got it, next to this Kallax, which is the big cube storage. I got this from IKEA so many years ago. I'm in love with it. Perfect for storing kids' toys for sure. And I'm going to move it back to the side over here and start putting away all the food that was spilled everywhere. And then in my last rearranging and redecorating of the playroom, I moved all of the boxes over to one side and then just had the 3 open cubes with kitchen accessories. And I'm basically just flip-flopping that because the kitchen used to be on the right side of the Kallax. So I had all the little kitchen blender and fake coffee maker, and I have a cash register. I used to have those on the right side of the Kallax so they could be next to the kitchen. And now I've just moved those to the left side of the Kallax because the kitchen's on the left side and I want those to be all right next to each other. So that is just what I'm doing right now, and I'm putting everything away. And then I'm going to be vacuuming really, really well in here. I do let my kids snack all over the house. It is one of the things that I do kind of let loose on as far as cleaning and stuff goes. I snack all over the house, so I let my kids snack all over the house, but that does mean I have to vacuum a lot. So I'm going to vacuum the playroom really, really well, and then I'm going to be moving on to the living room. That is the playroom all said and done. Of course, I'm going to spray around a bunch of delicious air freshener. I just have to. It's part of the cleaning ritual. When you're done, you light a candle and you spray air freshener. Duh. That's how you know the room is officially clean and closed. Do you know what I'm saying? So now I'm moving on to the living room. I do really need to wipe off all of the surfaces in here, including the windows. So I'm going to spray down the coffee tables and everything with the Miss Meyer's multi-surface cleaning spray and then use the foaming glass cleaner to wipe down the windows. And I just go ahead and wipe the windows down, and then I really carefully, with whatever is on the rag, I will wipe down the TV really, really gently. And then I'll go in and wipe down the TV stand and the coffee table, and then just start picking up and putting things where they belong, blankets and things. The one cleaning thing that I'm back to being very, very strict on is toys are only in the playroom. It drives me nuts, not really just seeing them all over the house, but when I start to clean, I absolutely hate picking up 1,000 toys in each room and having to take them back to the playroom. It makes my life so much easier to just be like, you know what, guys, if you want to play in the playroom. That's why we have it. Hello. And now the weather's finally getting nice enough that I'm like, you're going to play in the playroom or you're going to play outside, and the only places that toys are going to be. It makes everything else about cleaning the house so much faster and easier when I don't have to pick up a billion toys in every single room. So I'm just going to do my quick method of vacuuming the couch, which is basically just throwing this big old vacuum up here and vacuuming the couch as if I'm vacuuming the floor. Then I'm going to vacuum the floor really, really well, and then get out my pretty new spin mop and start mopping really, really well. The weather here in Wyoming is still pretty bipolar. One day it'll be 75 and sunny and hot, not a cloud in the sky. And then literally that night it'll be pouring rain, or the next day it'll snow. So the dogs and the kids are still tracking in quite a bit of mud and things. So I am vacuuming and mopping every single day as usual. And of course, I didn't get a clip of me spraying down everything in here either. I think I just was waiting for the floor to dry and then forgot to turn my camera back on. But of course, I had to spray everything down in there as well. In this area, I'm using the Aswell Lemon and Sage, or Lemon and Basil. No, I think it's Lemon and Sage air freshener everywhere from Walmart, and it smells incredible and I absolutely love it. And then I gave you a bit of a before here on the floor. I keep forgetting to do before and afters in a lot of my videos, but I did remember to do a before because you could really see just how much dirt and leaves from stuff from my fern were just all over the floor. So I definitely needed to vacuum. I know you can't really tell, and it probably seems like I'm over exaggerating because you can't tell just how dirty the floors are from like the wide angle, but trust me, girl, I would not be sweating and taking the time to mop and stuff and vacuum and mop if it wasn't absolutely necessary. So I'm just going to wipe down the dining room table in here really, really well with the Lemon Verbena multi-surface cleaning spray from Miss Meyer. And then I'm just going to go ahead and light up my little candle over here on my coffee station. I sometimes wait until the end, but also when I'm kind of in crunch time with cleaning, I will kind of light candles as I go and spray single rooms down as I go, so that by the end I can just sit down and chill and everything is already on and smelling delicious. And then I'm gonna, since it's such a nice day, I'm just gonna take the dining room chairs outside just to make it easier for me and get everything out of the way, vacuum and mop really, really well in here. And I'm going to be redecorating a slight bit in here. So this white elongated tray used to be on the island in my kitchen, but I decided I wanted to switch things up in here. So I got these fake baby's breath from Walmart, and I recently got a vase, this green vase from my FabFitFun, and I knew exactly where I wanted to put it and what I wanted to do with it when I got it. So I switched around the trays in here and I put the fake flowers, and I just put my salt and pepper shakers back, and one of my little rabbits that used to be on this tray on the island, and my napkin holder. And I just think it looks absolutely adorable. I love the pop of green and white that is now on the table, kind of ties in the rest of the dining room and coffee corner, and I just am loving it. So now I'm going to mop in here really, really well, and then once it dries, I'm going to be putting back all of the dining room chairs. And that right there is the dining room done. I think it is just starting to come together in here so well. You guys know I've mentioned in some videos in the past that I really am not the best at decorating. I just kind of slowly start adding things and moving things around until I feel like I really like it. And I feel like this coffee corner and dining room area is really starting to come together and have some life and some cool look to it. So now I am moving on to the kitchen. And I'm just going to randomly do this counter right here because this tray that I'm about to put here used to be on the dining room table. And I wanted to switch it up. I've got these cookie jars right here that you see. It was a set of 5 actually that I got from a thrift store here in my town. These were such a score. I think that they match my kitchen so beautifully. Like the colors and the vibe are so perfect. These are actually just empty. The other 2 that came with it I'm using, and I'll show you guys those in a minute, but these are just empty. I haven't even put anything in here yet. I'm just going to wipe them off and dust them really well and wipe off this counter really well and the tray that used to be on the table. And then I'm just going to pop these right in the middle along with one of those other rabbits I used to have in that white tray. And I just thought this looked so cute and so adorable and just added the right little touch to the kitchen in this little corner. Otherwise, it was looking kind of weird and like incomplete. And this is how I'm using the other 2 of those tall jars. The one I showed before is holding all of my wax melts, and this one is holding all of my dishwasher pods. And then I recently just got this new wax melter from Walmart. Again, it just matches the color perfectly. I couldn't pass it up. And it has a timer on it, which I love. So I can just set that for like 8 hours and just forget about it. And I know that it's going to turn off on its own later. And my house just smells incredible. So I am absolutely loving that I rearranged those trays. I think that before they were cute, but it kind of looked off a little bit and it didn't look quite right. And now they're in their perfect homes and look so freaking cute in my kitchen. And now my island is just plain, which is fine for a change. It's nice to just have absolutely nothing on it. Just gives it a nice clean open look in here. So after I get that all set up, I'm going to be loading my dishwasher. And thank goodness, I don't know what's been up with me lately, but I've kind of been staying on top of the dishes for once in my life. So it was like the perfect amount that loaded the dishwasher there's nothing left over really, except for this one tray that wouldn't really fit. And I'm just going to scrub that really quick. And then I'm going to scrub out my sink really well with the lemon scented Dawn Power Wash. I am in love with this stuff. And this is also not really like me, but I decided since there was literally only 2 dishes that I had to hand wash, that I would even hand dry them and automatically put them away so that my freshly redecorated kitchen could be 100% clean and not have any dishes laying out. You guys know that is not like me. Normally I have to hand wash a lot more than just 2 things, so I am not going to sit there and hand dry them either. But of course, it's just 2 things, so I figured might as well just take it to the next level and really make it look super cute in here. Since I am redecorating, I wanted it to be like 100% cleaned in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if anybody else is like that, but I could get something as small as a wax melter and it makes me want to redecorate an entire room. So yeah. So now I'm just cleaning off the top of my stove how I always do it with the Dawn Power Wash and this awesome brush. I got mine at Walmart, but I also see them at Menards all the time. It's from Scotch-Brite and it's literally like $2.50 and it's the best little scrubber for basically anything, but I mostly use it in the kitchen. I'm going to scrub that really well and then wipe everything off and spray the whole stovetop and everything down with half water, half vinegar. Wipe that down really well and then give my sink the exact same treatment. It just cleans everything off that you could possibly want, and the vinegar just shines up any stainless steel or glass that you have and makes sure that there's no residue left behind. So it is the perfect combination. After the sink is all clean and wiped down, I'm going to wipe down the counters again with that Miss Meyer's Lemon Verbena multi-surface cleaning spray. I'm going to wipe it down really, really well. This island had crumbs all over it, so I just threw those away and then realized that the trash was completely full. So I'm going to spray everything down and let it sit for a second while I just take the trash out really quick and just give it like a nice little 30 to 60 seconds to do some work for me, so that when I come back behind that and wipe everything down, it's like already ready to go basically. So I'm going to wipe down the counters really well, and then of course I'm going to vacuum and mop in here really, really well, just like all of the other rooms. And after I mop in here, that is all of the cleaning done. And since I already sprayed down all the rooms and lit all the candles and started the wax warmers as I was going, I am completely done. Everything smells incredible and is perfectly clean. This is the best feeling ever. I love the afters at the end. This is the kitchen, all clean and redecorated. I want to thank you guys so much for watching and cleaning along with me if you did. If you are still cleaning and you still want some company and some motivation, there's an entire playlist right here on the screen and always linked down below, along with my other YouTube channel, my Instagram, and my TikTok if you want to follow me everywhere. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and comment any videos that you want to see me do in the future, and I will see you guys in another video very soon. Bye!